Hi everyone, I'm Shauna and welcome to my channel. Today's video is a project pan update. This is a project pan where I pan and finish up products from all the other parts of my collection, skin, hair, all things kind of beauty and non-makeup. This project updates every 2 months and it rotates with the 100 uses project. So we're getting this update now, and then 100 uses is coming in July. This is a big update, y'all, like really big. I think I finished, no, I didn't think, I know, I have the products right here. I finished 5 items. So I'm gonna leave all the products I finished to the very end, leave the suspense, and we'll just start with things that you've seen before. If you like project panning content talking about mindful consumerism, things beauty and fashion, I would really love to have you on the channel. All right, so a familiar face, a thing that's been in here for quite a few months is this scrub. It is the like champagne charcoal scrub, and we are in all the way down here. I figured that the picture like overhead shot would be the best way to track this opposed to like on the side, because when you're using scrubs, at least when I use scrubs, I like stick my hand right in the middle so it doesn't always come from the sides first. I did use this a handful of times, maybe 3. I've already gone to the beach once and I used this to shave my legs before going to the beach. I also used it on my hair a couple of times. And so we're getting some use out of it. And kind of as I've said before, the summer is really, at least for me, the time of the year where like I'm really using scrubs like to tan or to shave, those kinds of things. We're like just kind of entering shorts weather and beach time, and this guy's just trucking along. The next kind of related item is this EOS shave balm. I got a lot of use out of this. I got a ton of use out of this. The pump doesn't work, so it's like been tipped over, and I really think that I'm gonna finish this in the next few days, like maybe 3 more uses and this will be gone. Like we're at the point where it's like you have to like scrape inside to use the product. I am hesitant about cutting this open at all because it goes in the shower, and then once it's wet, like I don't want to get this wet. My mindset about this particular product has shifted in the last month. I rolled this in because I knew I had only a handful of uses left, and like, you know, even if you shave your legs or underarms like let's say once a week, that's only 4 times a month. So I kind of figured probably like 4 to 10 uses to completely finish this product. So I wanted to roll it in to finish it, but I thought it was a product category that like I didn't use and don't like. So by finishing it, then I could just get it out and then kind of save myself some money and just kind of free up some space. However, by using this product the past month, I realized, which is like, I don't know, maybe it's a little silly, but I do like shave cream. Like it has a job, it's moisturizing, like it serves a purpose. In the past, I've maybe just been like a little lazy, or I just want to like get in and get out. But my legs are just like a lot of people is really dry, especially like, well, whether it's the winter and cold weather or the summer and like you're at the beach and you're in the sun, like it does serve a nice purpose. So I actually think the next time I go to the drugstore or Walmart, I'm gonna find a replacement for this, which is kind of shocking. Another familiar face is this Dr. Brandt mask. It's the Hydrobiotic. My skin has been super dry lately. Here is what we're at. The picture will also be on the screen later. So I feel like I've used this, or I'm glad it's been in the project because I really felt like I need to lean on it. And my skin has really been like struggling. I don't know, maybe it's this like new environment or what. And you know, there has been a couple of days where like I didn't wash my face for 24 hours, so it's feeling extra dry. But I really have been loving this mask to like really help my dry skin. And this mask is one where you just need the smallest amount of. So I knew when I put it in that it would take forever to use this. My worry has been though that I wouldn't really need it in the summer not true. Do need it and have been enjoying it. I have noticed a dip in this product. Before putting this into the project, I was thinking that it would take such a long time, but it would probably take months before I noticed anything. But I have noticed a dip, so I'm pleasantly surprised or pleased with this product. The next familiar face is this oil. Last month we were there and now we're about here. I didn't use this product as much as I would have liked, and before I moved I was rotating one night this, and then maybe one night nothing. So I would only use these about 2 to 3 times a week each, kind of at most. But like I just said, the skincare routine did suffer a little bit the past few weeks. Whenever I have a project, it's like a reminder to use the product, and I don't mean that using the product for the sake of using it, but I know, like, I have noticed my skin feeling super dry, and today my makeup didn't go on as nicely as usual because my skin has been dry. But that's not because my skin is dry, it's because I haven't really been taking care of it. So like, there are signs that maybe you should use the products you put in here, but sometimes you need alternative or additional reminders, which is exactly what this project is. Now let's go into what we're rolling in, because the rest of the things are new products. The first is the Derma E Night Cream. I did say I would be rolling this product in before the next update, which is exactly what happened. So this was the cream, the original one that was in the product. I did finish this sometime in May, probably maybe 3 weeks after that update, maybe even as much as a month. So we're kind of on schedule with that. And this one, I've used it a lot. You can see how much I've used. Like, we are down there, and I am very pleased about that. This is the only moisturizer I use at night, and like in total, I own 3 moisturizers, one of which is coming into the project, and then the other one is kind of sitting in my drawer. And that one is not hydrating enough as a nighttime moisturizer, so it's still gonna kind of sit there. So once I finish this one, I'll be able to finally kind of pick out a new nighttime moisturizer. I haven't done that in maybe 2 years, so like, I'm kind of excited about it. So this one is going. The next product I finished is this Think Sport sunscreen. This took a lot longer than I anticipated. I was using it I think even after I moved. So this lasted such a long time. I opted to not cut open the product just because this is not a product I really like. So I'm okay to leave whatever's in there. And I did like really squeeze out every last drop that I could. And like, I'm really excited to have this out. This was just this was greasy, and whenever I put makeup on top of it, it disrupted the makeup. It didn't last as long. This just was not a good product in my opinion, not for my skin type. It might work for you if you have a dry skin type. So I was actually really excited to roll that out. In its place, I'm going to be rolling in this All Good sunscreen. I did make a tally, so I'm about here around the halfway mark. There is air in this product, so it could be a little bit lower, but I have, you know, I have miscalculated on products before, so I'd rather kind of err on the safe side. This is actually the only sunscreen I own, and typically I don't typically like to roll in products that I only have one of, like one in that category. But I decided to roll this in because my opinion on this has changed a bit. I used to love this and like completely just rave about this, and I think it's okay. This sunscreen, I could say I hate. This, I'm like, it's okay. And so I would like to try something new, but I would also like to wear sunscreen a little bit. I would also like to wear sunscreen a little bit more. I would say I wear it about 5 days a week, and it really should be 7, and I often forget to reapply as well. So I am outside much more, like significantly more in the past few weeks than I have, even last summer. So it is important that I reapply my sunscreen and wear it every day. So I'm putting it in here as the reminder to wear it and to, I don't know, like to maybe create a little bit more excitement around a product that kind of just has been stalling in my mind, or something that I'm like, you know what, it's okay. And hopefully this product, being in this project, will make it a little bit more exciting. I don't know if that makes sense. The next product I finished is the Cocoon Apothecary moisturizer. Like, she is all done, she is finished. I might actually keep this jar for something. Like, I might just, because it is an amber jar, so I may just repurpose it. I don't have anything in mind right now, but because it's such a beautiful jar, I don't mind if it hangs around for a little bit until, or if I come up with something for it. I finished that about 3 weeks ago, and in its place, I am going to be rolling in the Alia Skin Moisturizer. I picked this for a couple of reasons. One, this is one of the kind of fewer skincare categories where I do have excess, or I have multiples of. And with skincare in particular, I don't like to have backups. And I got this just kind of at a timing where I do have one that's older, but I tried this first before I tried the older one. So I would like to finish this so then I can use that older product. Maybe I've used it only once or twice. I think that because this one already has more use from when I had tried it for the video, that this would just kind of make the most sense. I kind of think, I hope this isn't too ambitious, but I actually kind of think that I could finish this in 2 months. I do think there's a lot of air in here, and so I marked it here. That just kind of feels like where it's probably at, but there's a chance that like I'm already down here. And if this is the product I literally use every day, then I think I can get through it fairly quickly. So I am hoping I can finish this for next month. The next product I finished is the Ren Evercalm Serum. Here we go. This was the last tally. She is done. There's just like just a little bit at the bottom, but it is a glass bottle, so I couldn't scrape it out or cut the product open. This was nice, like pleasant to use, but I didn't really see a huge difference. So in its place, I am going to roll in the Ordinary Buffet Serum. I am just about there. I think I might have tallied it a little bit higher than where it's actually at. This has been hanging around for just a little bit, maybe 6 months, so I really do want to use it. And I did finish my niacinamide serum, and so in my mind, like, while it wasn't in the project, this is what it's replacing. Although it's not like an equal product or like in the same product category that does the same things, I really would like that niacinamide serum back. But I don't tend to use a ton of serums in my routine. Typically like maybe one a day, or sometimes one in morning and one at night. I just know that if I bought the niacinamide without finishing at least something else, this would just kind of hang around. So we're putting this in, I think, the morning routine, and it'll just give me a good opportunity to use it and get a feel for it. And this is a problem actually that has been around for a while, because I've had more than one option for serums. What happens is that I'll buy, let's say, 2 or 3, and then I'll use one, and then I'll use it for, let's say, a month, and then I'll stop using it and then use one, finish it, and then like come back to one, and then I just hop around so much. I'll finish something to completion, but then not actually have an idea about whether or not I like the product. And that's just kind of crazy. If you finish something, you should know how you feel about it. So I am fairly far along with this product, but I don't have a good idea of whether I like it or not. So we're gonna finish this, and once I'm done, likely roll in a niacinamide serum, probably not from The Ordinary, but just kind of one period. And I don't know if I like this more, then this one will be the one that I roll in or I buy instead. So it's kind of like a finish this so you can buy what you really love. I do like this, like I have no problems using it, but this is just my opportunity to really figure out how I feel about it. The last product that I finished is the Cora Organics eye oil. She is completely done. This took me a long time, like years. This was the eye cream I was using for over a year. It's something where it doesn't look like there's a lot of product in it, but there's a ton because it's an oil. I thought that I would like an oil for the under eye, but not a huge fan of it because it doesn't sink in. So either you have to layer it on top of something or your eyes kind of get dry because it rubs off, and I'm not a fan of that. So it just kind of either was not all that effective or just something extra that I had to add to my routine. And it's expensive. This was around $50 and not about that. So I already have something else to use. I'm not rolling it in because it's, you know, the only one in the category. And I have some other things that I would like to roll in instead. So I have 4 more products to talk about, and they're all kind of new and just ways to use up products I already have, the point of the project, and I don't know, add some like fun into the project. So the first one was in here at the beginning, but for some reason, like I just forgot about it, and it's the Living Proof Restore Perfecting Spray, and this is like a heat protectant. It's also a conditioning and detangling spray. It's UV protectant as well, which I think is really great for the summer. So this is like the perfect time to use it. And I also have decided that I'm gonna be growing my hair out. And if you watch my videos, it's like a progression of the hair. Anyways, I can now put my hair up, like almost all of it, like into a high pony or a high bun. And my hair is getting super tangly now because like I'll leave my hair in a bun for 3 days. And then like when I take it out to shower, it's like knots everywhere. So this would also be good for that, I think, because it's conditioning and detangling. I have very fine hair and I have an oily scalp. So using hair oils is generally not the way I like to go. So I think this is kind of like the compromise that answers a lot of solutions. Here's where I am today. Not a huge jump from April because I really didn't use it all that much. Time to roll her back in. Another hair thing. This one has been around for, has to be 2 years at this point. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Nightcap Overnight Protector. I have been wanting to do a little bit more with my hair. When my hair was like at its shortest, like chin length, I kind of felt like there was nothing to do with it. And I also don't blow dry my hair. I just air dry. So sometimes like this, I just feel like, I don't know, it's a little bit flat and it could just use a little bit of love. And I think that this is the perfect way to show my hair a little love. Wear it maybe once a week and get through this in a couple of months. I do really like this brand, Living Proof. So I don't know what to expect from this, but this is kind of like a treat yourself hair product that I already have. So I'm kind of jazzed to use it. The next thing I'm rolling in is this brightening serum. I got this in a Cos box and I'm here. I've only used it a couple of times and I love a brightening serum. I actually finished my Alia Skin Vitamin C serum. So that was never in this project, but something I finished, and I really want to replace it with something that I like. And I was thinking about buying a vitamin C serum, and my answer was like, you know what, let's try this first, let's roll it in. And I think a really great way for me to gain some excitement about a product, as well as some experience, and kind of round out this project, sorry. That was a huge update. Lots of products going out. 5 products are leaving, which is so huge. Very excited. And I have a ton of new stuff that is coming in, which, you know, I did revamp the project last month, and it just kind of so happened that a lot of the products were kind of at the end of their life. So this is not a revamp. This is just like a continuation. And it just so happens that there's a lot of new stuff coming in here as well. Let me know your thoughts on this project and how I did in the comments down below. I would also love to hear what you're planning that is not makeup. What kind of beauty things are you working on? I would love to know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching and being here today, and I hope to see you again around here soon. Bye.